knowing which song. Would you like A or B? B? You want B? As God is my witness, I did have an A and a B in my mind. I did not write B. A was an unreleased number that nobody's ever heard and everybody would hate. It was about a certain schism within the church in the 17th century in France. Great big deal in the 17th century church. Oh my! There was much disagreement. Many people left their rectories and their abbeys over it. You won't be hearing that one. Instead, you'll be hearing a song by a country full of Protestants. When I say by a country, I mean by some people representing that country, you know what I mean, right? You know, I once played at a bar where the DJ from Ace of Base used to DJ. I think the indie kids were a little embarrassed when that was what I was like. They were like, so, how do you feel about being in Gothenburg? I was like, has Ace of Base been here? Oh yes, Joker used to DJ here. He's kind of a Nazi, you know? It's like, and I was like, Joker used to DJ here? I've got a new life, you would hardly recognize me. Wait, how the fuck does this goddamn song go anyway? I'm so glad, how could a person like you bring me joy? Why should I bother when you're not the one for me? Is enough enough? I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Love is demanding without understanding. Yeah, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign, and no one's gonna drag you up to get into the light where you belong. I feel like positively certain I've told you this story before. But the first time Rachel Ware and I went out to the Midwest to see if people wanted to hear the Mountain Goats any place other than Pomona in San Francisco. We went up to Columbus, Ohio. There were 10 people at that show. They seemed to enjoy themselves. And one of them was taping. You can still find the show if you really want to hear it. And then on the way back, we heard Ace of Base on the radio, and the people who were driving with us tried to change the station. And I was like, no, wait. That's Ace of Base. And they were like, what? I was like, no, that's my favorite band. At the time, the big bands in the indie world were Pavement and the Archers of Loaf. But I personally was an Ace of Base fan. So I made my case, and we stopped at a Sam Goody in Bloomington, where I was born. And we picked up the entire album, which I already owned back home in Claremont, but you can't give enough money to the Ace of Base, no matter what you do. And I slipped the cassette into the tape deck in the car, and we listened to that album for 3 hours straight. Listen, under the pale moon, for so many years I'd wonder who you are. How could a person like you bring me joy? Under the pale moon, poetry, where I see a lot of stars. You sing. I saw the sign, it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign, love's demanding without understanding. I saw the sign, it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign, and no one's gonna drag you up. No one. pick you up.
Okay.